Hello friends, welcome to Hello English. My name is Rupam and I welcome you all to my channel. In today's video, I will share with you evening study routine for English learning with 30 minutes a day. You can practice only 30 minutes every evening. And I'm sure in 3 months you will be able to see the change. You will be able to understand how much you have improved. Well, I'll tell you one small thing. It is a fact that many of us we don't get time during the daytime. Many of us we work in office. Many of us we go to school, colleges. Many of us we work as a salesperson. So where is the time? No time to practice. No time to learn English. One small story. I met one guy, few years back when I was learning English. I was not at all disciplined. Today I will read something. Tomorrow is a weekend for me. Day after tomorrow I will study something. Again there will be a long gap. In this way, my learning was not progressing at all. So I met this guy on my way. And he used to speak English so well. I felt, let me ask him from where he learned English. He shared with me just 30 minutes evening routine. And you will not believe me, my dear friends, this helped me a lot. And I'm sure if you follow this, it will help you as well. Some teachers tell you have to study day and night to become fluent in English, to master English. But I will say, if you spend 30 minutes with full attention, with full dedication, 3 to 4 months is enough for you to learn English. However, you need to build these habits. Daily habits are very important. Our habits create who we are. Just take an example. You don't brush the entire month. One day suddenly you brush for 5 hours. Is it hygienic? Is it healthy? No. The same way, if you are learning English, it cannot be just one day for 5 hours. It should be on a daily basis. So the first thing is that you need to keep yourself motivated. It will be tough. Sometimes you feel, oh, today I am so tired. I will go home and I will just relax. I cannot study. You will give so many excuses. But stop that. I'm saying stop that. And just dedicate 30 minutes. Also, one more important thing which you need to keep in mind to develop these habits is called eating the frog. Oh my God, what is this? Eating the frog? No, eating the frog simply means that whatever is difficult, it may be the reading, writing, speaking, listening, whichever you feel is difficult, you have to do that first. So for many of us, listening is a difficult task. It's a challenge. So we have to start with listening. The first thing what you will do is 7 to 8 minutes of continuous listening every evening. Now you will say what to listen. Well, there are so many things. First choice should be you can listen to some songs, podcast, audiobooks. Well, one audiobook I can tell you that is very interesting. Audiobook English stories. Go to YouTube and type this. You will find amazing audio stories. And also radio FMs. These are a great way to develop your English listening skill. Why I said about listening is that listening plays a very big role to improve our fluency. When we have to talk to someone, we have to listen to someone also. And if our listening is not good, it will be very difficult to develop a good communication skill. Great. Now let's move on to the second point. Watch at least 7 to 8 minutes of English every day. Watching is relaxing. So you can take out the time for this every day. What to watch? YouTube videos to learn something new and watch your favorite channel. Watch a TED Talk with subtitles. Watch course lesson that you are following. Watch jokes, comedy movies. And also listen. It's not just watching. You need to pay attention to the body language, how they talk, non-verbal communication part also, their tone of voice, their confidence level. If you give attention to all this, you will also improve in the same way. If you feel some video is interesting, you want to learn their accent, their tone, pause it and imitate. Pause it, imitate. Few times do it. You will learn fast. Let's move on to the third one. Some of you might find this to be one of the most challenging things. Speaking. You may think, oh my God, this is very difficult. My dear friends, in order to develop English, in order to develop your fluency, speaking plays a very big role. So at least spend 10 minutes in speaking every evening. The beauty of speaking practice is that you can literally practice it anywhere. If you are alone, just talk to yourself. Take up some topic and keep speaking. Don't stop. Don't hesitate. When you are alone, there is no one to judge you and you are free to talk anything. So be confident and speak loud. You can talk to some strangers. Suppose you are sitting in a cafe and you find someone and you think they can speak in English. Talk to them in English. If you're going to buy some groceries, talk in English. Joining an online community, joining a book club, doing a Zoom or Skype calls, chatting with colleagues at your work. There are plenty of options, my dear friend. If you want, you can do it. One tip is that suppose you have learned a new word or a new phrase. Try to use those words or phrases when you are talking to someone. We move on to the fourth one. Reading plays a big role in developing your fluency. When you read loud, your mouth is doing the work. You are practicing English, and that is developing your fluency. So what all things to read? The first thing is you can read newspaper, online, offline, anything. Reading books, reading blogs, reading articles. And when you read, you need to pay attention to the grammatical structure, learning spelling, vocabulary. Let's move on to the final. If you're not sure what to write, or if you feel writing is boring, well, I have some tips for you. Write a gratitude list or journal entry. Writing about your worries, about your good days. Some days when you are so sad, you want to write a love letter, write it down. You want to write what happened last night or what happened last week. Whatever you like, just write. Writing opens up your mind. You get time to write. You get time to think in English. One tip is that when you write aloud to help you think more clearly and structure your writing. One important thing is that you have to track your learning and progress. Monitor your performance and learn from your errors. Use a notebook or a spreadsheet or perhaps diagram. 3 things you need to keep in mind. Learning regularly. Number 1, grammar. Number 2, vocabulary. Number 3, pronunciation. So my dear friends, develop these habits to practice every evening. You may be tired. You may feel today is not my day. But just take out 30 minutes and see at the end of 3 months how nice you feel when your English improves. How people recognizes you. How people say, wow man, you did a good job. You can speak English so well. Doing these things every day will increase your communication skill and your ability to hold conversation in English. So just spend 30 minutes every evening and you can write to me after 3 months. If you have any question, you can ask me. So till the next video, thank you so much.